I was once new on eBay and TCGPlayer, and then something changed. I began getting good. Just kidding. So today's the day that I will talk about what it took for me to get from level 4 on TCGPlayer and to get from being just kind of a new eBay seller to ranking up to getting to level 4 to getting the features and the everything you need to be successful on TCGPlayer, on eBay, whatever. So I started eBay back in like 2010, so that was a long time ago. And eBay was simpler. They don't have levels or whatever, or at least they didn't. They might now. But eBay is as simple as take good pictures, write a good listing, post it. And now this is the key. This is the key thing for if you are a new seller on any platform, is that you represent a higher risk to people buying. So if you want people to buy from you, you need to offset their risk with a better price. And it kind of stinks, but it is what it is. So, if I'm a seller and I'm getting on TCGPlayer and I'm looking up Jeweled Lotus because I can't stop talking about it, or what about these collector? Oh, yeah. This is a good example. So check out these collector boxes of Final Fantasy. So besides, you scroll away from all these empty and Japanese. It's so annoying. Anyway, okay. We've got MP Business here with 1,300 sales. We got Plot Twist with 10,000 plus sales. We got Everdeal with 2,800 sales. And guess who's undercutting all of them? Nijamanas Collects with 43 sales. Shot from this seller. It's got 15 good pieces of feedback. Wow. This seller's just selling sealed stuff and just onesie twosies. Yeah, it's kind of hard. But so the question is, why is this seller undercutting everybody? Why are they charging so little? And the answer is because they're new. There's no, what is this? A gold star seller, this collects is not a gold star seller. If you buy from this guy, yeah, he's got 100%. I mean, imagine you don't have 100%. Imagine you're 0%. It just feels riskier than buying from these other people. So let's look up a single card like Terrain Generator. Oh, this card isn't pricey at all. I don't know. Let's check out the search foil. Okay, so yeah, similarly, right? You look at what is the cheapest copy of this card. It is somebody, now this is a WPN store, but they only have 77 sales. And then the price jumps up, not that much, but it jumps up a little bit for people that have 2,000 sales, 2,900 sales, 25,000 plus sales. And so that's a key thing. I think that's my number one pro tip is when you're new and you're just trying to get to level 4, you really need to undercut the market and have a good price, because there are people out there like me on TCGPlayer on eBay that when they go and I'm looking for cards to buy and I click on the optimizer, I just want the cheapest. I, in general, trust, I've been buying cards, I've been selling cards. Things are trustworthy, like a seller with 0 reviews, 0 sales. I'm going to trust that person on average. Maybe I wouldn't buy like a $100 card from somebody with 0 sales, but if like a $10 card, $20 card, yeah, I think it's going to work out. And I also trust the site like TCGPlayer and sometimes eBay to protect me as a buyer. I actually don't trust eBay at all, by the way. I've got a story about that. But anyway, so I should clarify. I do trust most of the sellers on eBay. I don't trust eBay to protect me as a buyer if I buy from a scammer. I do not trust that. So, right. Okay. What other pro tips? So if you're a brand new seller, you need to underprice. And this is especially true on TCGPlayer. There's a couple reasons why people buy from you. The biggest one is price. The second biggest one is your offering, your inventory. Do you have the cards people want? So I'll break down commander decks and list all the singles. And, there'll be whatever, the Jeskai, Narset, commander deck from Dragonstorm Tarkir, and there's all these sweet cards that are like just great staples. There's the Pongify and Ponder and Preordain and Narset's Reversal, and just all these great cards, and I'm listing them all in my inventory at the same time. I'm not listing them at the cheapest price. I'm also not, I don't have 0 reviews or whatever, like I'm a well-established seller, but I'm not listing at the cheapest price. And guess what? Stuff sells, and it sells together. So people will pay a premium to get stuff together. And this is true on eBay. This is true on TCGPlayer. This is true anywhere, is that people want less packages. They want to just bundle their order. So something you can do if you are a seller is try to list more things. Now that's hard on TCGPlayer because let me look it up. How many items are you allowed to list? TCGPlayer level 1 seller. Level 1, 100 total items. Yeah, that's hard. I list, like, my inventory is between like 1,000 to 2,000 cards usually, at the most like 2,500. That's just like what I can handle. But that is around 1,000 is where I start having enough cards where people can like bundle stuff or make like a cool package that I can send them. 100 cards, no way. So the pro tip advice for level 1 seller is sell cards the lowest price out of anybody and just undercut the market by a little bit. And that is how you sell. Once you have the feedback, once you've got the orders sent, you get to level 2, you can list 500 items. Try to list more items, although it's hard because you don't have all the tools that you get at like level 4. But try to list more items, and then maybe you can raise your prices, but really keeping your prices low and letting people just get a good deal with you. It's kind of what it takes. Like I remember doing that. I remember selling a $15 card for $14.50, which it's like, on one hand, it's like, oh, 50 cents, that's not a big deal. But it does, it does feel like a little bad when you're like, oh, this card's worth $15 and I'm not going to sell it for $15. I'm selling it for less. But get over it. You just got to do it, And then it's so funny when you get to level 3 as a seller because you can sell 50,000 items. I guess I can share what I'm looking at. You can sell up to or list up to 50,000 items, which like I would never list 50,000 items. I don't know how a onesie twosie seller could ever do that. But yeah, it's like once you get those 51 orders, boom, you're level 4. Then you get the custom shipping. You're able to change your shipping rate, which is helpful. The pricing tab, very helpful. The TCGPlayer scanning app, so helpful. It's a really big deal. And so, yeah, it's not fun, but the big pro tips are list cards and you can list bulk, you can list anything, but I would suggest listing cards that people do buy that have good sell-through rates. You can check that on TCGPlayer for any card. For example, this terrain generator, this one's the surge foil. Yeah. You can see like, oh, one sells every couple days, but you can check, this list reprints terrain generator. It's like, oh yeah, like 3 are selling every day. If I list one as a new seller for $1.50 with the shipping, it's going to sell. Hey, Maisie, stop. Man, I got to go stop my dog. Anyways, that's all. Good times, y'all. Subscribe. You should really subscribe. It doesn't take anything from you. It's a huge help for me. I'm really trying to get to 150 subscribers. Then I'm going to start doing weekly live streams, which I'm quite excited about, an opportunity to sell product directly to y'all at cheaper prices. So anyways, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.